why do you feel an attachment to the word feminism? Like there are other words, egalitarian, equalist, humanist. Like why do you feel an attachment to that word?
Well, it's not just me. It's like the entire discourse of women's rights. Like the word feminist, feminism, is very symbolic.
So why don't you call yourself? It's symbolic of a lot of things, and not all of them are good, right?
That's true. I agree with that.
But here's the thing. It's a not all feminists are like that argument, right? Not all feminists are like that. Of course, not all feminists are like that, right? But feminism, like mainstream feminism, scholarly feminism, right? Academic feminism, right? Movement feminism, right? So feminist organizations, right? Any feminist that matters, right, is going to be like that, right? Unless she's like Camille Paglia, who probably only calls herself a feminist to piss off other feminists, okay? Like she only does it to piss them off. Because frankly, when a woman says, like her says, if women had been in charge through history, we would still be living in grass huts. Okay, that's exactly what she said. And it's because of all of those things that men have done to build and maintain everything that we rely on, right? And the fact that women really don't want to do those jobs, right? The fact that the more free a society gets and the more choices women have, the more they actually gravitate away from having to do any work in the rain outside. Like women used to work outside in horrible conditions all the time if they were working class, right? They don't want to do that. I understand that. I don't even want to go outside to have a cigarette, right? Like, so, it's cold, it's crappy out there. Like, why when I could be comfortable, right? But, like you basically have this huge amalgamous body of people who call themselves feminists who are the only ones who have any power, right? You have a certain number of power. A certain amount of power. You have the power to call yourself a feminist or not. You have the power to give legitimacy to the people who have power in the movement who call themselves feminists, right? To give them legitimacy because you're a feminist. I'm a feminist and I'm not like that, right? And you give them moral permission to keep doing what they're doing, right? And so, like, I find it really, really problematic to call yourself something like that. Feminism is not synonymous with women's rights, right? It isn't.